Hey guys, it's a hilltop dipper here, back here with another video. Now, as you can tell by the title, we're going to talk about places to hide your dip from your parents, or your girlfriend, or a friend, or something like that, just so they don't find out. But anyways, I'll pack myself a lip of Copenhagen mint. Took one pinch of this last night. I don't know why, but I like it in the left a lot more, even though I'm a right-handed person. Almost made my own mistake. Now, first thing first, I'm going to talk about the type of parents that people have. Alright, my dad, oh, I had some dip. I think that's a zit. Yeah, it's a zit. It's a little tender. But the type of parents people have, and I mean by this, like, how strict they are, or what they think. I don't know about anyone else's parents, especially in my grade. But the ones that I do know in my grade, my buddy, his dad dips, so he obviously don't give a fucking shit, because he'll dip too. My girlfriend's dad dips. My girlfriend's stepdad dips. My girlfriend's stepbrother dips. Brothers. All her, pretty much everyone in their family dips, except her mom and her sisters. But, anyways, that's a big part if you should even dip. Now, my parents, my mom smokes, first of all, and so do both of my sisters. But anyway, my mom is used to having tobacco around, but she smokes. She don't know anything about this shit. Now, with if your parents are really strict, but you still want to dip really bad, and if I recommend, if your parents are really strict, well, like my dad, if he saw me with a dip in, he would take me a bullwhip and whip me with it. He was raised really not to do any of that shit, and his own son, who he raised to do not any of that shit, is freaking dipping. Which in a way I feel bad, but I take care of my mouth, I take care of my body, I try to be safe, and I pay my own bills, and I buy my own dip. Now, if you dip, if you decide to dip, and you've already talked to your parents about it, because I have talked about it with all the people shit do, and my dad told me if you ever saw me dipping, you'd kick my ass. Now, he did that when I straight piped my truck, because it's so fucking loud, but he accepts it and knows that's the type of stuff I'm into. But if your parents are not in the dip, you don't want you to dip at all. But if you do talk to them and they're okay with it, and they do let you dip, go right ahead. Just fucking dip away. Even if you're underage, you can fucking dip. Because if they don't care and you probably ask nicely, they'll probably buy dip for you. But even so, if your parents are really, really strict, like my father, you gotta hide your dip. Now, the first place, which I made the mistake of, is hiding it in my drawer underneath some paper. That's my first mistake. Because, and I think he knows, but he hasn't really talked to me about it. But you'll find out when I'm 18 anyway, so I'll pack a hogger right in front of him probably. But do not put it in a place that your parents will look through. Because one day when I was at work, not recently, I was working for a farmer, whoever, in January, February. I had it in my drawer, and I had it underneath some crap. But he went and looked through it, and I think he saw it because all my dip cans were fucking tossed around. Now, do not put it in a place like that. Do not hide it in your car or truck. Hide it where they probably wouldn't even look, like under your dresser or something like that, or hide some crap in front of it, like if you have a dirty room like me, you can hide it under a dresser or under your bed. A good spot would be kind of hide it in a binder. When it's sitting like this in the shelf, drop it in here and they won't even know. That's a good spot. Now, what I decided to do, I have it hidden under my bed, and it's far underneath my bed. Not on the floor, but in between the mattress and the bed spring. That's where I hide my dip. And it's a good spot, I think, because if you lay in bed, you can't feel anything. Now, spittoons, like this fucker, like I made, I shouldn't even be using this, because I have it hidden underneath my desk behind some crap. What you should do, use a Gatorade bottle, or a bottle of anything, like an old pop bottle, or a metal pop can or anything. You spit in that, but after you get done spitting, after one dip, throw it away, get rid of it, burn it, whatever. Smash it and throw it in the ditch, whatever. Smash a pop can, throw it in the ditch. Or use an old beer can and throw it along the road, which, or down my road, there's always night drinkers going by, which is kind of scary because my truck's parked out front. But you gotta think about it if you do dip. And that, do not carry dip around in your pocket or on you at all if your parents are really strict. That is the biggest no-no you can ever make. Because even if it's in your front pocket, if it's underneath a phone, and your phone's sticking out this far from your fucking jeans, like 3 inches, they're gonna see that and be like, what the hell? You can sneak it behind your wallet or something, but even then, maybe maybe you think you got paid or something and you got a freaking wad of cash. But don't keep it in your back pocket or any pockets or on you at all. If you do dip, do not dip at home or in the house with your parents home. My dad's cooking lunch right now, and it's really not smart, but he won't come up here, especially if there's food, because he wants to eat. That's a big no-no. Dip when your parents are not home, or when you're with friends. That's what I did on the 4th. I was like chain dipping on the 4th when I was with my buddies. But even so, you gotta be smart, especially if you're underage. And don't do shit like this. Don't put these on your hats. You know I have 2 of them on right now. I'm gonna take them off before I hang it back up. And this is my Duck Dynasty hat. That's a fact, Jack. Don't do that. Do not let your dip cans lay around. Do not build a dip tower. Now, your parents, if you have good parents, they will love you for who you are and who you are gonna be. My dad accepts that I will not wear a suit or tux at all. I will wear boots and jeans and a cut-off shirt every day of my life, and I'd wear it to my grave. He knows that. He accepts that I want to do shit to my truck. I want to lift it a little bit, put gnarly ass mud tires on it, put some black rims, do shit, clean it up, loud as hell, anything. He accepts that. He was mainly mad at me when I straight piped it because I could get a ticket. But he said if I do get a ticket, I'm paying for it myself, which I'm not too worried because I don't go through town hardly at all. And when I do, I pussy pedal it, and with a cop I let off the gas right away, just so I don't give any ignition that I'm loud as hell, even though I've already screamed through town already, just fucking around with friends. But for example, when I picked my brother up for football practice, there was a buddy I work with for a big farmer, and he hit a deer with his blazer he had, so he's driving around the parents' old farm truck, old Ford F-250 single cab, and the muffler fell off, and he was revving it too, and I'm loud as hell, so I give him a rev back, and then I scream, crossing an intersection. I made it scream. Now, it's not smart. I did it anyway. I know I'm retarded, but that's the main thing. Especially if you're underage, you gotta be smart. Do I recommend underage dipping? No. Even though I do it. Am I okay with it? Yeah. But nothing. I can't stop anybody. But anyways, the point of this video is to how to hide your dip. You gotta be smart about it. And if you're underage, honestly don't dip. But if you want to that bad, go ahead, do it. I don't fucking care. But anyways, that's the end of this video. I'm the Hilltop Dipper. I'll see you next time.